A second high-ranking official linked to the city of Ekurhuleni Metropolitan Municipality has been arrested, deepening an already explosive corruption probe that is rapidly drawing national attention and raising fresh concerns about governance failures within local government and law enforcement structures. The arrest, confirmed on Sunday by Atlanta Mate, comes barely 24 hours after the dramatic apprehension of Julius Mkhwanazi, the Deputy Chief of Ekurhuleni Metropolitan Police Department, EMPD. The back-to-back developments signal what authorities suggest could be unraveling of a far-reaching network of alleged corruption embedded within key municipal and policing institutions. According to police, the latest suspect, a 40-year-old senior municipal official, was taken into custody in Johannesburg on Sunday morning by a specialized task team. While authorities have yet to publicly disclose the identity of the individual, they confirmed that the charges mirror those faced by Mkhwanazi, including fraud, corruption, and defeating or obstructing the cause of justice. She said another senior municipal official attached to the city of Ekurhuleni Metropolitan Municipality has been arrested, underscoring the seriousness of the investigation and hinting at the possibility of a further arrest as the probe unfolds. The arrest is closely linked to investigations stemming from the Madlanga Commission, which has been scrutinizing allegations of systematic corruption and criminal infiltration within municipal structures. Law enforcement sources indicate that the Commission's findings may have played a pivotal role in triggering the recent wave of arrest. Mkhwanazi's arrest on Saturday marked a significant turning point in the investigation. As senior figure within EMPD, his alleged involvement has intensified scrutiny on the integrity of municipal policing, with questions mounting about how deeply corruption may be rooted within the system. Authorities have confirmed that both suspects are expected to appear before the Boksburg Magistrate Court on Monday, where prosecutors are likely to present preliminary details of the case. The court proceedings are anticipated to shed light on the scope of the alleged wrongdoing and the extent of the network under investigation. Legal experts suggest the charges, particularly those related to defeating the ends of justice, could indicate attempts to conceal or interfere with ongoing investigations, potentially pointing to a broader pattern of coordinated misconduct. The rapid succession of arrests has sent shockwaves through Ekurhuleni's political and administrative landscape, placing increased pressure on municipal leadership to respond decisively. Civil society organizations and opposition parties are already calling for greater transparency, accountability, and urgent reforms to restore public trust. While police have remained tight-lipped about the finer details of the case, they have made it clear that the investigation is far from over. Mate said this is an ongoing process, suggesting that additional individuals may yet be implicated as evidence continues to surface. As the case heads to court, the spotlight will remain firmly fixed on the city of Ekurhuleni and its law enforcement bodies. For many observers, the unfolding developments represent more than just isolated incidents. They point to a potentially systematic problem that could have far-reaching implications for governance and accountability across South Africa's municipalities. Meanwhile, the Action SA is demanding Julius Mkhwanazi's immediate dismissal after arrest in EMPD corruption probe. Action SA Ekurhuleni mayoral candidate Xolani Khumalo said the city can no longer afford to retain officials facing such serious allegations, warning that continued employment would further damage public. Khumalo said Mkhwanazi has brought both the EMPD and the city of Ekurhuleni into disrepute. He has forfeited all credibility and cannot remain in the city's employ at taxpayers' expense. The city manager must act without delay and terminate his employment. The arrest comes amid intense scrutiny during proceedings linked to the Madlanga Commission, where Mkhwanazi's testimony had already placed him under pressure after inconsistencies emerged in his version of events. He was challenged over alleged involvement in serious criminal activity within specialized EMPD unit, accused of operating like a syndicate linked to kidnappings, extortion, hijackings, and murder allegations he has denied. Commission proceedings also had claims involving disputed operational accounts, missing records, and contradictory explanations regarding key incidents, including a fatal case involving a man who later died in custody. Questions were also raised over alleged improper influence, including claims of favors linked to blue light authorizations and suspected links to criminal figures. Mkhwanazi denied wrongdoing, while commissioners and evidence leaders repeatedly challenged the credibility of his testimony. He is expected to appear before the Boksburg Magistrate Court on Monday, 20th April, as the corruption probe widens. Khumalo welcomed the arrest but stressed that it must be treated as an isolation step, insisting that accountability must follow immediately and without political delay. Xolani Khumalo said South Africa cannot afford to delay justice until Commissions concludes its proceedings. While alleged offenders remain at large, sufficient evidence already exists to initiate criminal proceedings against those implicated. Julius Mkhwanazi was also questioned about the legitimacy of the law enforcement operation outside Ekurhuleni jurisdiction. He testified at the Madlanga Commission that the operation was jointly executed by the EMPD Johannesburg Metropolis Department and Gauteng Traffic Department. He said the operation followed a complaint from the late Gauteng Traffic Department Deputy Chief Inspector Guzuzu Gerald Masego about the suspects allegedly selling fake stones on social media and defrauding people. He told the commission that he deployed 2 police officers for the operation. The 2 are currently under IPD investigation regarding the theft of the precious stones. According to Mkhwanazi, he and late Masego drove together to Rosebank and parked outside the targeted premises, where their members were still interrogating suspects inside a flat. When pressed to justify how an operation involving 2 EMPD officers could be regarded as a joint operation without evidence that the other stakeholders were involved, he retracted his initial statement. The warrant officer Mulawudzi of the Rosebank police station indicated in his affidavit that both 2 AMPD police officers had signed at the station to declare they would be working locally, tracing suspects linked to a business robbery in Nijal. The commission put it to Mkhwanazi that statements from the 2 EMPD officers showed there were only 2 who executed the operation, joined only by a civilian identified as Ethan van der Walt. The evidence leader accused Mkhwanazi of fabricating the story of a joint operation to legitimize the EMPD officers' conduct. She said you concocted the story of a joint operation and to persuade the commission, you selected one person who unfortunately has since passed on and he is not able to speak for himself. I find that truly concerning. You did so because you know, as we stand here, Chief Inspector Masego will not be around to contradict your story. As a result, the victim, Mr. Prinsloo, has since filed a civilian claim against the city of Ekurhuleni, seeking 45 million rand. What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.